The Malawian Joke. The joke that resonates in the minds of Malawians from Marka to Misuku. The joke that saunters in the streets of our ghetto. The joke that glides in the air that caresses the uppermost tip of Sapitwa in Mulanje. The joke that dissolves into the blue waters of Lake Malawi. The joke that figure skates on social media and mainstream media. The joke that stirs a cauldron of amusement, disappointment, resentment, and confusion, all at the same time. The joke that is in truth not a joke, because for a joke to be a joke, it's supposed to be funny, not only to the joker, but also to the audience for whom the joke is intended. You see, a joke ain't no joke if it puts a chokehold on development. A joke ain't no joke if it sticks a knife into the ribs of justice. A joke ain't no joke if it leads to untold detriment and everlasting melancholy. A joke ain't no joke if it puts poison into the very stream that waters our dreams. You see, the Malawian joke is how the system unzips its pants and blatantly urinates on its citizens. The Malawian joke is that finger of accusation which this person does towards that person and that person does towards this person, and when they are together, this person and that person mutually direct their blame towards yet another person. The Malawian joke is how civil servants pretend to work and how government pretends to pay them. The Malawian joke is that hand that overflows with zeal when it juts out to receive bribes, but typically turns limp when the time comes to do an honest day's work. The Malawian joke is the way that our politicians paint a picture of perfection with their promises, but quickly erase that same picture with their actions. The Malawian joke is that assault on our intellect when one by one jaw-dropping lies cascade from the lips of our elected officials and safely land on the ears of the hapless voters. The Malawian joke is that stomach-churning vulgarity that breaks out from the mouth of a politician when he aspires for office, and that indiscreet hand-clapping that follows. The Malawian joke is that stone that jets from the fingertips of a young Malawian and crash lands on the forehead of another young Malawian during political campaigns. The Malawian joke is that lingering obsession with and blazing admiration for tribe-based and discriminatory politics. The Malawian joke is the dirty judicial system which ties justice to a chair and flogs it with inconsistent decisions based on adulterated evidence and bad precedents. The Malawian joke is that humongous crater that sits bang in the middle of the highway, causing cars to swerve and slither into and out of town. The Malawian joke is that poorly designed and poorly constructed bridge that gets washed away rainy season after rainy season. The Malawian joke is that delusional belief that success is conjured from a repeated recital of some special prayer or some sprinkling of holy water or anointing oil. The Malawian joke is that bare belly of a 5-year-old malnourished child whose father left for good after completion of the road project that he was working on. The Malawian joke is every syllable of a European language that leaves the lips of a bourgeois Malawian child who speaks 3 languages, none of which is his mother tongue. The Malawian joke is the hypocrisy that causes people to smile at each other while concurrently harboring feelings of mutual hate. The Malawian joke is that prolonged power outage which lasts for 23 hours of every single day, of every single month, of every single year. The Malawian joke is that human dung that seeped its way into the piped water in Area 18. The Malawian joke is how the economy went bungee jumping but forgot to secure the rope. Oh, the Malawian joke is the interest rate differential that exists between savings and borrowings. The Malawian joke is how insurers are cheaters when they collect premiums but snails when they pay claims. The Malawian joke is that buff soldier that slaps me at the bar just because he can. The Malawian joke is the perpetual belief that our redemption resides beyond the mountains and beyond the seas. Anyway, let me change the gear here. The Malawian joke is how the ship of success is sailing by, as Malawi sits on the stone of sorrow, singing mournful songs instead of seeking solutions for her tribulations. You see, the biggest Malawian joke is the fact that these real issues will never be taught in school. Instead, students will be given a buffet of Western theories that don't necessarily solve our problems. The Malawian joke will remain because the Malawian joke is the trust and belief that somewhere, somehow, there's a miracle worker who will deliver Malawi from its fetters of poverty. You see, the Malawian joke shall remain the begging bowl that I inherited from my parents, the same one that you inherited from your parents, the same one that everybody in Africa inherited from everyone before them. The Malawian joke has broken my trust, and I know it has broken your trust too. Though I don't blame you for being the butt of the joke, I blame you for sharing your bed with the joke without seeing the need to speak out. Let's all speak out against this joke. Thank you.